Nami with DeNami Design. Today I want to show you how to make these graduation cap favors. I'll show you step by step on how to do it. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a white cardstock and cut it into 3x3 square. And using the Onyx Black Versafine ink pad, you're going to stamp this double line circle right in the middle here. And then I'm going to use this Congratulations Circle and stamp that right in the middle as well. And I'm going to take a template that I printed off and then I just cut it out, and I'm going to use this as my template to trace with. So I'm just going to put this over there, and then using the fine tip part of the marker, I'm just going to trace this. You could either trace this or you just print multiples of this. I'll have this in the link so that you could see how to get this pattern. So then you just cut this out. Okay, so now that you have this, I'm going to take the ATG gun and I'm going to add it to just one end and then close up the end like this. And then if you have some of the extra adhesive showing, you could just roll it off and then just tuck it under so none of it's showing. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of the green right to the ring, just because I wanted to add a little extra color there. And then I'm going to take the Quickie glue pen and just quickly color over the double ring and then add a pearlescent glitter that we have. The one I'm using this is a lavender, but it's very, very light, so it won't interfere with the color. So now I have a little Rolo candy, and I'm gonna take the ATG gun and put it right on my finger like this, and then just put it right underneath the candy so it stays. And then I'll just stick it right in the middle here. And then using this circle that I already did, I'm going to take the ATG gun again. And what I'm going to do is I'm rolling it up into a little band. And then I'm going to attach it to one edge of the cap. Just right on the edge. Can you see that? And that's the beauty of this ATG gun. It's very, very flexible. I can make it whatever shape I want. I can make my own embellishments by attaching it to buttons or googly eyes or sequins. And then I'm just going to put that over. What I'm doing here is I'm just tucking it inside so it doesn't show when I'm putting it on the card itself right here. So now I'm just going to lay that right here. And then I'm going to do this to the top portion. And it doesn't have to go all the way around, just even a couple of spots, just enough to hold it down. It should be enough. Now I'm just going to take the rest of the card and I'm going to do a 2x2 square for the top of the graduation cap. And then I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and just poke a little hole right in the middle and then twist it just to create a little hole. So essentially just making my own hole punch like that. Now I'm going to take this black and white twine, and then with 3 fingers width, I'm going to wrap this around a couple of times like that. And just cut this off, so that you just have like a little loop like this. And then now I'm going to take the end and I'm going to tie it right in the middle to cinch it off. So what I'm doing now is I'm creating the little tassel. So you have to be a little bit patient here, just because you have to juggle tying it as well as pulling it up, centering it. So do you see I tied it right there, and then this end is just going to be part of it. And now I'm just going to cut off the loops on both sides. So then you're going to fold this over so that all the ends go to one side like this. And then I'm just going to trim off just a little bit here. So now I'm going to take the end here and just going to tie it just like a tassel, just right by the fold, right at the top right here. So you're just going to take this and you're just going to tie it just really tight. And I would do a double knot just to ensure it's secure. Then when you trim it off, it'll look more like a tassel. And then I'm just going to cut off that little end that I tied on there. Now I've got a really cute little tassel like this. So now I'm going to take this end, and then using the X-Acto knife, I'm just going to poke it through the hole that I already made and pull it through. So isn't that cute? So to secure the back part, I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm not going to tie a knot. I'm just going to take a little bit of the ATG and I'm going to just put it just right on there and then just attach it right to that. Just like that. And then you can decide how long you want the tassel to be. Since I've already added the adhesive there, I'm just going to put this right there. And then depending on if you want it loose or if you want to actually attach it, you can use the ATG gun. So then I've got a cute little graduation cap. You can use this base card. If you do it 6 inches by 3, you can fold it over to make a little card and then tuck some money in there or write a little message in there. So now I'm going to take my 3x3 boutique box. It comes flat like this and they come in packs of 10. Now I'm going to fold it together, and what you want to do is make sure that you're very careful about folding it right at the creases, because this is a nice firm box and it could actually break if you're not careful. And keep in mind that the flap here is showing, so I want where the flap is not showing to be the top of the box. And I'm going to tuck this in, but because I don't want this to be moving around or actually just sliding around, I'm just going to take a little bit of the ATG gun right here, put it on my finger, and put it right in the middle on the bottom like that. Just a little dot there. And then now I'm just going to tuck it in there, slide it in, and just kind of figure out how you want it to be. Do you want it the tassel facing you, or do you want it, you know, towards the end? Just kind of keep that in mind so that it looks the best way. I kind of like the flaps to be on the side so that it doesn't show. So there you have it. Look how cute that is. You can do school colors. You can just do generic colors. You can use these for favors, for if you're having a graduation party yourself, or you can give this to the graduate. Here's some other ones that I did. And then here's one more. Look how cute they are. So easy. And you can make some variations of this. If you want the cap a little bit taller, you can put something else in there. If you want it wider, you can just adapt it. And how you would do that is you would take the template and then just extend it, but keep the same arc. So you can make it bigger or smaller even. You could even cut this a little bit smaller. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, follow us on social media, and see you next time. Thanks again. Bye.